Hello, hydrate. How dare you? Drinkies in my stream? It's more likely than you think. Hello, everybody. How's it going, guys? How are we today? So for anybody who's in the Discord, I originally announced this as a stream that was going to be me and Zara playing, but she's not feeling too good, so we canceled and instead decided that, well, Quads, what's up? How's it going? What the heck is that? Oh, don't mind that. Actually, hold on. Let me fix that. Go away. Boom. There we go. Fixed it. How's it going, guys? Nice. Fine. Ramen. But yeah, we were gonna play Elden Ring, but she's not feeling too well. So I was originally trying to see if she wanted to do something else or if she wanted to just hang out and chat. But I think she might have taken a nap. So instead, I'm going to play some Elden Ring while I have a little bit of time. Pretty good currently drawing on my mouse pad because there's so much dead skin cells on it. Ew. Gross. It's just a snack for later. Whoa. But yeah. So, ew. Alright. Hose it down. Just go ahead, get the power washer. It's fine. Probably. Alright. I'm booting up the game right now. This is such a good song. I think it's called Starfall by Coffee Run. Such a good song. Coffee Run always makes, like, every month, dude puts out a new song and it's always amazing. Donut, yes, that is me. Hello. Dust, skin cells, etc., whatever you want to call it. That's fine. Play Power Wash Simulator. Don't even tempt me. Do not even tempt me. Using a sharp point right now to make a city. Nice. I won't even lie. If you let me, oh god, I gotta put all the hats away. Oh no, there's so many hats to put away. Oh. Hold on, I got this. Up. Okay, there we go. All the hats are hidden. Nice hats. But yeah, don't even tempt me. I would play so much Power Wash Simulator if I was given the chance. I had like a month of doing nothing but Power Wash Simulator. I could not stop. We crave the wash. But yeah, anyways. Just decided to wear all the hats in your closet today, huh? Yeah, and I stole some extra ones, you know? Sometimes you just need some more hats. Sometimes you just can't get enough hats. Okay. But yeah, that was from our Hollow Knight stream. That was a time. Oh boy. Oh yeah, look, you see? Guys, look, I'm radiant. I have the radiant PvP symbol, I guess. I think that's what that is. I don't know. I don't know what the ratings are. But yeah, see, that's how much I've been doing. So, okay, so here's an update on the build, okay? So, the last time I showed you guys the build, we were running the claws. The claws are still the primary focus of the build. I'm not opposed to Power Washer stream. See, here's the thing. You know what? Maybe that'll be my birthday stream. Happy birthday, Power Washing. Only reason I'm not going to do that is because an hour is not nearly enough time to power wash. You need so much time to power wash. How much to play on my account? Oh god. Okay, so the build as we have it right now, we are still running the Raptors of the Mist on the claws. So we've got the powerhouse of this combo, and then we have a couple ranged options. That way, you know, I'm not limited, just in case. Because sometimes, you know, a little bit of mix-up helps. Did you check the patch notes? I did not. You want to know something I don't do? It's read the patch notes. Look at that health bar. Yep, that's my health bar. So much health. But yeah, so... and then, just in case I need it, I've got this just as my emergency stabber. Because you never know when you need an emergency stabber. So, that's kind of where we're at right now in terms of setup. Things are slowly expanding. Jump attacks and your chest piece got nerfed. That's fine. Let them nerf it. They nerfed it because they saw how powerful I was. That's what happened. They saw the absolute power in my setup. And they were like, oh no, we made a mistake. Yo, what move was that? It's called the Thundercloud. It's really cool. It's not very effective when being used against people in PvP. Is that Radahn's move? No, it's not. Basically, kind of. It's the Meteor Crash. I wish. Dude, I wish that was a move. The Meteor Crash. It's the only move I want. Maybe in the DLC. He's got a shield. That's a problem for me. Shields are a problem. Because a shield means a dex move. Okay. What? Did you see that? Did you see the, it's not even the parry that I'm worried about. He didn't wave? No, he waved. That's fine. Okay. The expected parry. That's interesting. So this is the problem here, right? The problem is, well, first of all, the problems are my frame is dropping, but the problem was that I don't know if you saw that weird like inability to catch where I hit but I didn't hit. Because it was like I didn't get the dodge on the Raptors of the Mist. Like, it just went straight through me and didn't do anything. It was really weird. My stream just died on some end? I just saw that, like, my stream cut out on, like, one end. Weirdly. We still live? Everything fine? Okay. What's he using? I don't recognize that sword. Uh-oh, I'm seeing a lot of weird issues with my frames on my stream side. Close. I basically cannot make a mistake at this point. Dead. I already saw it. Give him the chair! Twitch still fine? Alright. Hold on. Let me check something. I'm having an encoding issue. I'm seeing the frames dropping, and I don't know where it's happening from. It's not really enough for you guys to really see, I think. I think the frames probably look fine on stream, but I'm running into an encoding issue on my stream. Encoding would be CPU, and they don't. Hold on. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop the recording. I'm gonna free up some of my CPU right now and just see if I still continue to have the problem. Oh, that frame drop. That was my piece. That was my RAM dumping just now. But I want to see. I'm trying to figure out where I'm losing my things. Cool. Okay. Cool. At least he was nice enough to let me. The Elden Drip Lord! I still see a little bit of issues on the stream. It's kind of distracting me. Okay. I definitely feel the lack of power. Oh, a fail. Got him. Oh yeah, I just saw a bunch of frames drop. Okay, tell me, are you guys seeing the frame droppage, or is it only on my end? I need your guys' I need your eyes. Because yeah, I'm actually seeing, it's weird. I've never had the issue be on just one side. Still seeing it? Okay, let me take a look. Where is it happening? Whoa! My GPU is maxed out? Hold on, hold on. I think I know what's going on. Hold on. My GPU is actually running crazy hot right now. Like actually, like way hotter than it ever runs. My GPU is currently being eaten by something. He don't even look good. Hold on. I'm gonna pull up Task Manager real quick. Stream's gonna be a little funky for a second while I figure out where all my everything is going. It's just an Elden Ring. Interesting, interesting. So OBS had an update the other day, and I'm wondering if OBS is eating it up. The update unlocked RTX. Ray tracing. All right, let's see. Let's see. Because ray tracing would eat up my GPU and cause my GPU to go up fucking, sorry. I think that's one of the, I don't swear on stream very often, but that would explain the 10 degree increase in my GPU's speed. My GPU normally runs at like 50, like 40, like high 40s, like for most things. And then when we boot up Elden Ring, it's usually like 50s, 60s. It was like up at like 70. Check out Discord, by the way. Did you send me something? Hold on, let me see. Oh, the stuff from last time? Yeah, I saw it last stream. I looked at it last stream. Okay, yeah. Now my GPU is down to 60% usage, and my temps are reasonable. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if that fixes our problem. I am actually feeling... I gotta look... I'm gonna have to look at the patch notes, because I feel like I'm missing a lot of power on my, on the Raptor Talons. I feel like I've suddenly dropped so much power. Darn useless ray tracing. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. Okay. He's got, is that Godrit's Eyes? Ow. Oh, I hit him, but that was almost. Oh, he wants to. Oh, close. Claws have increased in damage, though. I don't feel... Well, maybe. I was gonna say, because I'm monitoring my damage pretty well in terms of like where I'm at power-wise. I wonder if maybe... Well, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, my temps are much better now. It's still, like, running a little warm, but... Okay, thank you. I'm always happy when they stop as I'm doing that. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright. He's using a... Uh-oh. I don't like that. I don't like when I see a... Ouch. I realized I wasn't even two-handing, so I wouldn't even if I'd hit. Oh, I was hoping to get the extra movement out. Because once you start the cloud, you get a good bit of movement. Look at the patch notes. Seems like people are trying to change that out. That way you know what to expect. Nah, it's fine. I'll learn what to expect as I go. Uh-oh. If I lose, I think, 2 more rounds, I think I might drop down to regular gold. I'll no longer be Radiant Banner. I'm trying to avoid using the spells whenever possible. Oh, it's this guy again. Okay. So here's where I'm gonna... I know this guy. I recognize the way he fights. What the heck? I got locked into a weird move? That was interesting. Because I didn't hit backstep. I was trying to dodge forward into raptors. What the heck? Oops. So it's interesting. Unless I fat-fingered it on... I don't know what I would have hit. Or unless I didn't hit my thumbstick fast enough. It's possible. Possible. I fought against that guy, though. I'm pretty sure. No. Okay. Ouch. I'm trying to get... Whoa. Wait for it. Okay. Whew. He tried to go for a quick rush, which is smart. He had me in kill range. I think he was really thrown off by the fact that I went for the jump and then didn't try to back off. Because he had me in kill range, 100% I was in kill range. That's really what made that dangerous. Always be aware of where your enemy's kill potential is. That's why it's super important, if you can avoid it, to not show what your Ash of War is unless you absolutely have to. Because your Ash of War is what determines your kill range a lot of the time. He's got chunky legs. Okay. That's a big sword. This is actually gonna be really hard. Got him. Okay. That was dangerous. That was dangerous for a different reason. He wasn't using his range well enough. Yeah, I need a one-handed weapon actually. I don't have a one-handed weapon I can use. I think this is the only one. Because the claws are honestly really weak when they're one-handed. But yeah. Like the interesting thing about this setup, I feel like I'm slightly feeling the decrease in jumping damage, but only by a little bit. And I think it's because the jumping damage on these isn't as high. Uh-oh. That's a real paladin setup. Got him. Scavenger's curved sword, maybe. That could work. That could work. But yeah, because I need a one-handed option for when I start casting. Because the nice thing about the claws, you still get the jumping charge, so it's got decent range. But it's just not as effective as you would like it to be. I'm gonna use this one. Actually, no. I'll show you what I mean when I talk about the weakness of the claws in one-handed. Like, usually what ends up having to happen is I have to quickly switch out of two-handed, or rather, I guess, dual-wielding for claws. Is this the same guy? No. Maurice. Okay. Uh-oh, that's a problem. He's waiting for me to go in for an attack, because he knows he has the range advantage. There we go. He thought he had the safety of the fire, which was smart, but just wasn't enough. Just not enough. Just not enough. Not when you come out of it. That's the problem. If you come out of the fire, you're no longer safe. Wow, man, ray tracing just eats up a computer. I'm like looking over at the values of my PC, and it's like night and day between like how much it was using up when the ray tracing was on. But yeah. Irelia? League of Legends? Whoa. Uh-oh, we're getting a little bit of lag here. I tried to circle back around. The range on that stab is kind of dumb. So far, I haven't seen a game where the ray tracing is worth it. I think there's a lot of games where, like, I feel like ray tracing is really good if you want to kind of just walk around. I think when a game where it's fast paced, where you've got combat and stuff like that, you can't really appreciate ray tracing anyways, is my thoughts on it. Like, I haven't had a game that's been combat oriented that I can appreciate ray tracing. I usually, on a game that I have ray tracing on, I'll turn it on when I'm doing something else, and then I'll turn it off. Uh-oh. Okay, I might have to use the spear for this one. Sleazy Pete. We'll see. Okay. Set a club. We're gonna both blood flame. I like that. The speed on the claw's first slash is kind of crazy. It's really fast. If I didn't stagger, like every non-4090 gamer, sup, Lucas? What are you doing here? Welcome. Good to see you. What's Neve up to? Is Neve taking a nap? Is that why? Is it Neve nap time? Cheating on Neve with you. Oh no. Don't tell. I won't tell if you don't. I tried to tune in as much as I could to Neve's stream today, but my day was so... I was all over the place. I was in the clean rooms for a while and I just couldn't get out. So... wasn't able to really spend as much time over there in chat as I usually do. But welcome, yeah, we're playing Elden Ring today, you know? So you get to come over here and have a good time. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. Oh, thanks for the follow or sub. Oh, that hurts. I literally had... I'm dead. I was like, I saw the catch flame come up. Looks like Mario Kart to me. Oh, you're right. Oh, that's why I died. Oh, he's got like an Odin eye patch. I died because I didn't use the red shell. Oh, of course. That was a poor showing. Rainbow Road level. Yep. That dude. Okay, so his setup, my mistake was I didn't immediately attack after I got through the skulls. I saw him charging up, and for some reason my brain thought he was doing something else. If I'd swung, I would have been fine. Let's just do it again. Okay. We'll fight him on his terms. Oh. Woo. All right. We have to challenge him on his turf. See, sometimes you gotta. That's my favorite thing. That's my favorite thing that other people do, because my builds are always very like singular. I have one thing I do, and I do that one thing, right? But I love when I'm going up against somebody in PvP. Nice fight. Thank you. I love when I go against somebody in PvP and they're like, oh, you're using claws? I also will use claws. And they just go to match you like weapon for weapon. I love that. It's so much fun. What is he using? Is that Morgoth's sword? That's Morgoth's sword. Okay. rolled early, but it's okay. Woo, baby, that's some damage. Okay. Alright. Let's see. I want to see what he... Ah. A different one? Got him. Alright. Whew. Had to be focused for a second. That lightning does a lot of damage. That was nearly 1,000 damage. I don't know if you saw that. It was 900 and something. A perfect hit on that is a lot of damage. Okay. All right. We're doing pretty good. This is good practice, good practice. What are my stats at again? Yeah, so these are my stats. For anybody interested, you know, I'm not afraid to let you guys know what I'm running for the PvP thing. You guys can run whatever you guys want. You guys max out your stats, I don't care. Uh-oh. A caster? With the Moonlight Greatsword? Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna get the hit. It's gonna hurt. Okay. Now we... Ooh! This is the problem. Oh. Oh. Unfortunate. Oh. A pure tie. Did they bug it again? Did they once again bug the carrion retaliation? Is it bugged again? I swear, if they bugged carrion retaliation again. Because I didn't see my swords. Did you guys see my swords? Did I just lose them in amidst the fucking hail of spells? Uh-oh. Who are you? Okay, thank you. This is a problem. Ouch. Uh-oh. Oh, God, the range on that is crazy. Uh-oh. I need him to hit me again. Thank you. I was like, I actually need him to hit me so I can proc the bleed. They don't tell you about this, but when you've got a lot of bleed procced, it's actually better to take the hit. That way you can force the bleed out. Really? There we go. When you're in PvP, honestly, if they're using bleed and they're using a weapon like that with a long swing, your best bet, just roll through the hit that's gonna as soon as you know you're gonna bleed, start baiting them into attacking you so you can roll through it. That's your best bet. Because you won't take the damage, it'll stagger you and reset your roll and you're fine. I'm teaching you guys how to counter me, basically. Yeah. Except the difference with my build, my attacks are quick. If I stagger you, you're probably gonna get hit again. Let's do it again. Okay. Alright, I wasn't sure if that would work or not. Whoa, that hit me in the face? You don't want to fight me with that. You don't want to fight me with that. You want to go back to spells. If he switches to single shot... He's gonna use the multi-shot. I'm gonna dodge it. Multi-shot, dodge it. He's gonna do it again. I dodge it. Dodge it. Swing. He's gonna have to get mana back soon. He's gonna try to swing with his sword in a second. He's gonna try to jumping attack me, watch. Or not. Ow. Oh, that's a problem. You know what I have. He knows I've got it. Oh, I didn't parry it? It's kind of like fighting me, but then without the spam and more sword. That was interesting. Did they change the way carry and retaliation works? Because I feel like I got the parry. Oh, well, actually, you know what? It could be lag. I'm not really worried about, like, fighting people like that. Because the thing is, right? I want to test carry. I'm still testing carry and retaliation out because I haven't used it in a long time. I know, or at least I hope they fixed it from before. Before it used to have a problem. It had a problem with the swords are invisible to other players, and then also it was doing like way too much damage. Oh, he's using the Eclipse Shuttle. I'm actually super excited. This is like crazy exciting to me because well, it was gonna be crazy exciting to me because that's the weapon that I wanted to use. But yeah. See, the thing about fighting casters, right? Casters aren't you're more worried usually about taking like excess damage from them. It's not typically their straight damage that you're worried about. You're in some crazy amount of health. Yep. That's my job. He's got Bloodhound Claws. I don't like that. Okay. He's using the equivalent of Murakumo. That weapon's quick. This is gonna be a problem. Oh! Oh! Magic Pixel! Magic Pixel. How much health did I live with? 6 health. 6 HP, baby. Oh my god. The great curved swords are so cool. They're like one of my favorite Magic Pixel. Exactly. They're like my favorite weapon. I never run them, but they're one of my favorite weapons. They're just really cool. They're like really fast. They do a lot of damage. Uh-oh. Bloodlord. Okay. So he's gonna try to... I was gonna say he's gonna try to get me into a combo so he can get me, but unfortunately for him, I think the dual claws are a little better than dual Reduvia. Reduvia does a good bit, but it's more of a versatile weapon than it's like a specialized weapon. The claws are specialized for close range combat. Okay. But yeah, my big thing that I need to focus on is I need to remember that I have range, and when they try to hit me with range, I need to hit them back. I have a tendency to be like, well, I'm melee. Uh-oh. Fist to fist. This will be fun, actually. Some of my favorite fights have been fist to fist weapons. Uh-oh. There we go. Woo, that was close. Fist-to-fist weapons are always fun because you've got two. It's usually two schools. You've got the breaker setup, like him, which is, you know, they're designed to stagger, and then you've got people who use the claws, who tend to be designed around like quicker combat. Like I had a fight with somebody else using raptor claws. We were literally just dancing around the entire arena. Running attacks, back steps. Oh god, it was fun. But yeah. Okay. What is this dude? That was Bloodhounds? Bloodhounds is probably one of the worst weapons. Uh-oh. One of the worst weapons to use against a raptors in this setup, because the commitment on the teleport forward, it's not usually a problem. Like, you can usually get out of it before somebody can respond. But Raptors of the Mist, you can't. When you go in with the teleport, you're just kind of stuck there. And Raptors just eats you. But yeah, now that I've warmed up, you see I'm winning a decent bit. We're doing pretty good on combat. I hope you guys are ready. I'm ready to give out. I'm ready to give. Uh-oh. This isn't going to be fun for me. This is actually going to be incredibly unfun for me. This is going to be... because our setup is designed around the same concept, except he has the advantage of range. Oh, he rolled it. Got him. You can roll catch with claws as long as you're ready. But the thing about the running attack with claws is if you're able to stagger with it, the running R1, you will almost guaranteed always get the second hit because it's so fast. So against anybody with if they've got light armor, the running R1 is deadly. If it's heavy armor, you have to running R2 and you're a little more at risk. I'm gonna tell you guys all the ways to beat me. I want you guys to be prepared. I'm ready to give up. I'm ready to give up DLC. I just need you guys to earn it. Uh-oh, not you. Okay, let him bow, and then I buff. Is this the same dude from last time? Okay. So here's the problem. I have to running R2 him. In order to stagger. I cannot stagger him with an R1, which means I probably lose this. Yeah, hold on. This isn't gonna work. Okay. Oh, it's my life. Interesting. So, okay. So that was some... Okay, hold on. I gotta talk about that. So this is why you never give up your Ash of War. This is why you never give up your Ash of War, okay? Is that because he didn't give up his Ash of War, and the swing for that Ash is very similar to the swing of a standard, the standard Greatsword R1. I dodged expecting it to be the R1. But because it was the Ash of War, it was timed out to catch me on the roll. So, little things like that. Uh-oh. Alright. Is that light armor? It's not. Okay. Oh, we both missed each other, but unluckily for him, my second swing was faster. That was unlucky for him. That was scary, actually. Like, literally, all he had to do was catch me there, and we would have been both within kill range for each other. Scary, scary, scary. So, okay. Next week... Okay. So, I pre-ordered Resident Evil already. I pre-ordered it today, actually. That way I could pick it up tomorrow. Or over the weekend. And... Uh-oh, hold on. This is actually gonna be a problem. So he's got that in his offhand. Interesting. Oh, I thought I was gonna be out of range. Interesting attempt. Interesting attempt. He tried to use the R1 to just kind of like keep staggering, but I think they lowered the stagger, so it didn't actually get me. Interesting setup though. But yeah, so I got Resident Evil. I'm gonna pick it up probably tomorrow after work. I'm gonna have to use every ounce of my self-restraint in order to make myself not play it over the weekend. But I know... So Resident Evil 4, I probably know as well as I know Dead Space. So I'm trying to think if there's something interesting. Uh-oh, not flails. Muscle men. Okay. This is gonna be a problem. Oh, he bled. Unfortunate. The goat roll, if you're stuck in close range, is interesting because it can actually catch you, I think. But yeah, so Resident Evil 4, I'm super excited for it. But I'm trying to think if there's something interesting I can do. Because if it is as faithful a remake as the Dead Space remake was, I'm gonna know a lot of it. I want to make it interesting. And I don't know what I should do. I'm really excited about it though. Like, I don't know if I've told you guys, like Resident Evil 4 was like probably my favorite game as a kid. Back when it came out. What sword is that? It's a dagger, I don't know what it is. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Oh. Uh-oh, this is a problem. Interesting attack. Interesting technique. Not gonna say it was bad. Not gonna say it was... Interesting. I think what they are banking on was their poise, because their poise was good, right? Their poise let them get through my attacks. And if I was using a slower setup or a weaker setup, it probably would have been fine, but because of the the burst in my setup, when I get that jumping attack, they just could not survive it. Interesting though. Hello. I like your dress. Uh-oh. They never expect it. Whew. The fire, that was truly firepower. They threw the flaming shotgun. I saw, I had a feeling. I'm like, if they use the flaming shotgun, they probably have catch flame. So they're gonna try to use that when I get in close range. I've never tried to dodge a spell with Raptors of the Mist, so it's good to know that it works effectively. I wonder if it would be useful to dodge, there's some spells I have to try it out on. There's a couple spells I need to try it out on. Is this the same person? It is. Got him. I was like, they're just strafing around. I'm gonna catch him. See, that setup would have been more dangerous if they'd actually gotten within range. I feel like a lot of people... So this is a problem you'll see mostly in like lower levels of PvP, is people will use weapons like the ultra great, or like the great thrusting swords, right? But they won't stay at its edge of its range. You're not trying to be in range when you swing. That's the thing. If you're in range when you swing, you're in range for them to counterattack. You want to be just outside the edge of your range and waiting for them to step into your range. Okay. Interesting. Most people don't expect that. Interesting, I'm dead. Okay, so here's why that mix-up works so well. Wow, actually, it's really hard to explain why that mix-up worked so well. Oh God, I'm like thinking about how I could have gone around that. That's an example of using your range well. All their attacks started outside, kind of banking on me to step into range, trying to attack them. It was a lot of predicting going on. Very good play on their part. Very good, very good. Who's this? Okay. Is that the Sword of Night and Flame? It's gonna suck. Okay. Ouch. I can do that too. What is that? Interesting. Okay. What sword is that? Hold on. What sword is that? Oh, wait. What sword is that? It's like, is that a rot sword? No. Is it just, it's not the Sword of Night and Flame, right? What is that? What sword was that? Hold on. Do I have that? It looked like the Eocade sword. It might have been the Eocade sword. This one. It might have been the Eocade sword. Do I not have it? There it is. So that's Sword of Night and Flame. I don't have the Eocade sword. I think it was the Eocade sword. Interesting. Okay. No! What? Why? Elden Ring? When I play long plays, you never crash. But when I play PvP, you always crash. Well. Alright, let's go to chatting real quick. I'm actually pretty much out of time anyways, but let's sit here for a bit. So, a couple things that I wanted to talk about now that I'm out of PvP mode. So, I'm actually about to spend a bunch of money on the stream, probably. Well, kind of on the stream. On the stream and on myself, okay? I'm actually going to, because I've been having PC troubles lately, right? Anybody who's been here for a little bit knows that my PC has started to run into problems. It's decided that it doesn't want to cooperate the same way it usually does, and that's fine, you know? I'm not here to tell my PC that it needs to always be cooperative. But because it's not being cooperative, I'm actually looking to upgrade my CPU, replace my busted motherboard, and then I think I can get some extra RAM. I don't think I need to get RAM, but basically I need to redo like half of my PC. So that's the best way I can explain it. I'm going to replace the CPU because the CPU is a 5700, I think. Let me see. I can actually tell you guys right now. Hold on. I gotta grab something from the other side of the room real quick. But, yeah, basically, I have to replace, like, half of the PC to make it, like, you know, acceptable again. And it's because, so Lucas, you know, you're new here. I don't talk about my my troubles over in Neve's stream. But my motherboard has a busted RAM slot, so I'm actually operating underneath what I would like to. And then because my motherboard's busted, I have been refraining from getting a new CPU. Because I figured I'd get a new CPU and get a new motherboard at the same time. Well, big oof, yeah. Unfortunately, it is very big oof. I actually had like, it was like a couple month period where I just didn't have a computer because we couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. And we didn't want to buy stuff without troubleshooting, so it took us like a month or so to figure out that the RAM slot was causing it to fail to boot. So, because it's been giving me trouble lately, I'm actually finally considering going ahead with replacing the parts. So, I'm thinking what's going to happen is, since my CPU is a little bit on the old side anyways, we'll replace the CPU. My friend is trying to convince me to get a 13th gen minimum if I go Intel. He's saying to get to do that. I was gonna get a 12600 because it's on sale for like under 200 right now. But I'm talking to him to see, because he knows a little more about PCs than I do. I'm not as literate with PCs as I would like to be. So I don't know how big the jump from like a 12.6 to like a 13.6 would be. I imagine it's like a decent jump because I think it's like a 4 processor difference basically. Sorry, I have to sneeze. I feel it coming, but it's not happening. Oh god, I sneezed. My take on Team Blue, no 13th gen. They want to run hot on stock settings. 12th gen only if you want wind dump. 11th gen is a budget gamer. I do not like Windows 11. I have refrained from updating because I tried 11 on another computer. I'm trying to avoid it. Team Red, best is a 58 in all categories. Let me look that up. Let me look up what the prices are right now. But yeah. Let's see. Because yeah, that's the other thing. My case, I'd have to replace my case for, well, you know, it makes, if I explained why, it would make a lot of sense. But essentially I need to replace my case because my case runs extremely hot because of the way it's set up. It was designed originally when I was going to be looking at like more, like to do more like water cooling and stuff like that. But ending soon. Yeah, we're going to be wrapping up soon actually. What's up, Cobra? How's it going? We're just chatting right now about how I'm going to try to upgrade my PC soon. So the 58X3D, let me see. Let me look at this thing. If you want to keep the old RAM, HDD doubles in value you get out. Big cache helps with slow RAM. Nice. Okay. And since I'm replacing the motherboard, it actually would be viable for me to. Well, this is actually on. It's actually on sale right now. It would be viable for me to. Because again, I'm running an Intel right now, just chilling, playing some Pokemon. Nice. Are you streaming right now? No, you're not. Okay. Nah, that's fine. Okay. That's why for the mentioned 58X3D, I run almost lowest tier DDR4. Completing my decks offline. I mean, that makes sense. CPU comparison. Let me look at the benchmarks on these. Okay. So he wants me to get a 1300 minimum. So let's go look at, let's just say this one versus the one you are recommending. Okay. Power wise, they're pretty close. Runs a little lower. Intel clock's a little higher, but obviously it's gonna run hotter, which means I need more cooling. Yeah, I can see where you're going with this. I'll definitely put it into consideration because I'm gonna be making these purchases probably in the next week or so. Because as you saw, my Elden Ring just crashed. I don't even know why. Have no idea. It's been doing that once in a while lately, but normally it does it when I do PvP. It doesn't do it when I run like just like through the game. But when I'm doing PvP, it'll just randomly crash sometimes. So it might be a PvP thing. So, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. I've been having crashes with Halo. Yeah, I saw about your Halo crashes. Still haven't fixed that, Cobra. Might also be a driver. I have no trust in stable GPU drivers. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's the game because it also crashes at the same rate on Xbox. Yeah, it sounds like it's the game. Yeah. I don't know. I just want to... My CPU has to be replaced because it's old. Like, pretty much anything I get would be a vast upgrade from my current CPU. Not me so long on my previous build with the GTX 970. I've got a 3070 right now. My GPU, I think it might be a driver's issue though. I do think it might be a driver's issue. Because I was having other problems with it. Like, it never gives me issues really on games. But I did have a couple issues with like my displays messing up once in a while. And I think it might be a driver thing. So I gotta go check I gotta maybe check my drivers. But yeah, I don't know. I think you might want to consider, you said you want to adapt your old DDR4 RAM, but DDR4 is on its last straight, no more new stuff. What you got now is, yeah, I know. That's the thing, right? Is like, I've got my RAM. I have a friend who has some extra RAM that I can salvage basically to basically get some extra power, but I'm becoming increasingly aware of basically the push to move everything up. So I don't know. It's an investment. It's fixing my PC. Like, while I don't usually have problems on stream, they happen occasionally, right? Never anything big. We did have, this is on an entirely different, probably for an entirely different reason. I think this is a CPU issue, is that OBS crashed yesterday because of all the hats that I had put on screen, I think. But yeah, it's just an investment, obviously, right? And so I'm thinking, because I still have to file my tax return, I'm hoping I get a good enough amount back that I can basically reinvest everything from my tax return into my PC. My problem is, I know, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I know without a shadow of a doubt that if I decide to upgrade my PC and I'm already spending money on fixing my PC, upgrades, baby, upgrades. Exactly. I already know that if I go and upgrade my PC and I spend like $1,000, probably not that much. It's gonna be, let's see, a motherboard, some RAM, and a CPU. Actually, I guess it depends on what I get. And then a case. It's gonna be upwards of what, like 600 maybe? I forget how much RAM. Well, I guess if I have to upgrade my RAM, it's gonna be a little more than that. It's gonna be a lot more than that, actually, if I upgrade my RAM. Let's see. 600 well with the AMD option, yeah. I'm thinking 600 roughly, that's a pretty big investment. Like, granted, like that's half a PC. That's half a PC right there. The rest of the cost would have been my GPU. And then, you know, depending on how much power draw I'm taking with the new CPU, I might have to upgrade my power supply, right? Oh, God. Not looking forward to it. But I want to do it. I want to make my PC run well because I want to keep doing this. I have so much fun streaming. But yeah, my point is, I know that if I start shelling out all this money on upgrading my PC, I'm going to be like, well, I'm already spending money. Let's go ahead and invest in that XLR setup that I've been trying to get for my mic, that I've been just pushing off for like ever. I've been pushing it off since I started streaming. Literally, like, as soon as I started streaming, I was like, I should get an XLR setup and get that mic I've been looking at. And the only thing holding me back was that I was like, well, let's try not to spend too much money on stream, right? But as soon as I open the floodgates to start spending money, I already know I'm gonna start spending more. I really do want to get, I know it's like the typical mic, right? I'm definitely saving my money on a new mic this year. Definitely. I really want to get, so I know everybody who's like, you know, in the low, I want to say the low end, because you really only need this if you're like podcasting, streaming. Like this is, I guess you could use it. You can use, people use it also for like recording music and stuff. But the SM7B, it's like the low end of high tier mics, basically. Can you reuse your current mic with an XLR? I got myself a 60 USB mic, and I'm very happy. My mic's not bad. But it's mine doesn't have, I guess if I got an XLR setup that had a USB plug-in, I think some of them do. Some XLR, yeah, it sounds very good. Yeah. What mic do you have? So I'm right now running, well, actually let me turn my mic down a little bit, it's a little high. I'm actually using it's called the Quadcast. The reason I originally got it was that I was thinking I might occasionally do some stuff with other people around. So I wanted a mic that could go from cardioid to a 360 pickup, or even a like a bicardioid pattern, front and back. So this one, it's kind of a catch-all. I would say that if you're gonna get a mic, I think the SoloCast is basically the same thing, but without the other setup. And if you're just using it in your own, I think the SoloCast is the better option. I haven't used it, but I remember looking at the pickup patterns and stuff like that. But yeah, I think the SoloCast is like maybe 100, something like that, maybe. HyperX is the brand. Might even be less than that. Because I think oh yeah, no, so the SoloCast is cheap, like 60 bucks. It's a really good mic though. If I remember looking at the pickup patterns, the SoloCast and the Quadcast have very good, very similar, like, what's the word? It's not pickup patterns. It's, their frequency response. That's what it's called. They have very similar frequency response. But yeah, my mic cost me a little over 100. And again, it was because I was investing to potentially be using it for multiple purposes. Like, one of the original thoughts was I'd be using it to record like D&D sessions and stuff like that at the table. And then I decided not to do that. But, yeah, I think that was like the one thing. I remember using the Rock Band mic for the longest. Well, the Rock Band mic's a good mic. It's literally a microphone. Like, it's kind of crazy. It was just legitimately a microphone, but yeah. Whoops, I was like trying to do something with my mic, I accidentally shut it off. Yeah, I want to get an XLR setup. I think I can get an XLR setup that uses a USB, and I'd be fine. But the main reason I want to get the Shure, the SM7B, and again, I know the Shure SM7B is overplayed. I've looked at comparisons between the SM7B. I think there's is it like the MV7? I think is the other Shure microphone that's really good. And then there's some really good comparable mics by, oh god, what are they called? There's a couple good Rode mics and Audio-Technica mics. Audio-Technica is really good. At the high end, Audio-Technica is kind of what you want, I think. But that's when you go over like big price points. I think it's Audio-Technica. No, it's not Audio-Technica, sorry. It is, oh god, what is that brand? Hold on, I'm pretty sure I have like one of the microphones that I want saved on my Amazon. It's like not my dream mic, but it's like when I can think about getting that mic without having to really worry, that's when I know I've made it. But yeah, the main reason I wanted to get the SM7B is I'm looking for a mic that has good it's called proximity effect. Hold on, sorry, I'm looking at some things. And it's the SM7B has a good bass pickup. And like my voice isn't especially low, right? My voice isn't like super low. It's not like extremely bassy. Is it like using red camera for webcam? Let me see. Oh God. Yeah. It would be the same thing. There's a microphone I was looking at that was like basically the equivalent of that. Yeah, you know what, guys? That's what we're gonna aim for. Let's aim for getting me my dream like $2,000 microphone and then a red camera. That's the goal, guys. That's the dream right there. We'll go get like an industry level studio quality camera. But yeah, the SM7B, it's like, again, it's the low end of high quality mics because it's $400, which like that's a lot, right? But you got to consider that the higher end microphones are like $1,000. Is this Twitch support? Yeah, okay. I'm having a bit trouble getting my 8K video signal streamed to your service. Can you guys, open up some bandwidth, please? I'm really just not feeling the love here, Twitch. Like, what are we doing? Come on. Oh, the Bluebird, I think, is another mic that's like kind of in the range of the SM7B. Yeah, I think it's the Bluebird. It's another like pretty decent microphone, XLR setup, a little cheaper than the SM7B. Yeah, but yeah, because I need a mic for okay, so Lucas, I don't know if I've really talked about it I don't think I've mentioned it at all. I don't know if Neve has ever mentioned it. Is like, I do like, I guess you could say voice acting type content. I'm really not sure what to classify it as. I just call it voice content all the time, right? I do little like script readings and stuff like that, very similar to what Neve does on her YouTube. I'm actually going to be starting a new channel just for doing those. And so I'm always looking for something to get like the most out of my voice, basically. Because again, like my mic's not bad. My mic's pretty good, I think. But it has a limit. There is a limit to it. So I want to get a good mic that's got good pickup for my voice type and good pickup at in proximity. That's kind of like what I'm aiming for. But yeah, so, but that's an entirely different thing. But again, if I spend $600 on my PC, I'm going to inevitably be like, okay, well, let's go ahead and buy the XLR setup and then get a lower end XLR mic. Upgrading the right thing is important. Yeah, I think an XLR would be very useful. I don't need it because again, my mic has fairly decent quality. It's not like it's bad, not at all. But I don't know. It's like I want to upgrade my mic because I do the voice content more. Like that's my passion. That's what I really like doing. For me, it's an equalizer and then a room without reflective surfaces. Yeah, very true. I have been trying to figure out how I can kind of get a little bit more sound isolation in my room without having to redo everything. One of the things I was thinking about just to start is I've seen people talk about how like just taking like a cloth, like blankets, and just putting it on your walls around you. First of all, that can help isolate sound, right? And then what I was thinking based on that is I could also get those, you know, those room dividers? I forget what they're called. Like the folding screens. I can get one of those for behind my desk, or behind me rather. And then just drape something like a, look, come on. Okay, look, you gotta work with me. All right. I'm a man on a budget. I gotta do what I gotta do, okay? I know it doesn't sound like I'm a man on a budget when I'm sitting here contemplating spending $600 on a computer and then another $600 on microphone equipment. It's literally called that, room divider. Yeah, look, yeah. So, the room divider, yeah, that thing. So I'm thinking about getting those. Having a messy room also helps. Oh, trust me, I'm way ahead of you. The problem is that the area around my desk is, I'm right next to the wall, and the wall is really what causes me to have a lot of audio issues, because my voice bounces off it really well. So I have a lot of stuff kind of like around my desk to kind of like help mitigate some of it, but I mean, at the end of the day, I can only do so much. I think my computer screen is a big culprit as well. Yeah, that was one thing that I noticed when I was doing some of my recordings. I had to move my screen away because my voice was just bouncing off of it. So, but yeah, I have a basic equalizer set up for my recording stuff. I also have a basic equalizer set up here on stream. I can actually turn it off. We can see you guys can see if you can hear a difference. I have a very minor equalizer set up. Okay, so boom, there goes the equalizer. The equalizer's off. My voice probably has a slightly different tone now because it's no longer optimizing my tone. It might be very slight. I actually haven't listened to it in a while, but I know that the main time you hear it, the main time you can tell the difference, I feel like, with the equalizer is when I slip into like a lower tone. Yeah, less bassy, also clearer. Yeah, because the mid tones are up a little bit. When because I did some like real slight changes to give it kind of that warmer tone. So back on. And I didn't want to put too much into it. It's very minor adjustments to kind of like, really what it does, it's bringing down, there's a higher note that, a higher resonance that was a problem before. So the equalizer definitely is helping kind of bring out the more warm tone in my voice, and I think it helps a lot. But you know, everybody likes something different. I like the warmer tone with the equalizer, kind of refining out the parts of the voice to clean it up, make it a little better. But yeah, I think it really, like I said, I think you really can hear the equalizer more when I'm in my lower tone. I think when so I turn it back off. I think when I'm in my upper tone, it's not as noticeable, because in my upper tone, kind of like, this is more like my gaming voice, I guess you could say, when I'm kind of like not really thinking too much. I have a history of bad headphones and bad audio setup in general, so I'm sensitive to when it sounds like you speak through a piece of cardboard. Yeah. But yeah, so it's like, I remember when I was listening to it before without the equalizer. Hold on, my voice is a little rasp right now because I've had like this kind of like, I think because it was raining the other day, I've been having a little bit of like not a cough necessarily, but I've had like congestion because of it. So let me, hold on, let me, like in my lower tone, when I'm speaking more in my chest voice, I feel like you can hear the difference between when I have the equalizer off and then when the equalizer comes back on. I feel like there's a clear difference, I feel like, with the equalizer at that point. But yeah, so equalizer's back on, everything's fine. I also have a different compressor. I'm using a really standard compressor right now. And then this is my high compression, which I don't usually use because I feel like I'm not typically in a situation where I feel like I need this much compression on my voice, but this is my much stronger compressor setup. I do remember when I listened to it, it's got a slightly different sound, but it does allow me to speak a little closer to the mic. It's just, unfortunately right now, my voice is just a little too raspy. Hold on. Let me drop down just a little bit, one more tone. But yeah, I think, I mean, I like my settings. I think that the settings I use are pretty effective. But I would like to get just a slight upgrade on my microphone. I think it would help, not help, but I think it would make me happy. Okay. Oops, sorry. But yeah, so with that said, I'm basically at the end of my time. Today was supposed to be a short stream, and actually probably worked out for the best because I've been having the issues with my throat today. It'd probably help if I got some water, honestly. But like, probably some water would actually fix all of my issues. Wait a minute, I have water. Hold on. You're gonna hear my chair as I get up, rise from the grave. You hear that? That's the sound of water. My hydro flask. Okay. I'm hydrated. But yeah. I really want to just keep streaming, honestly. But I got things I gotta do today. I like, when I say I really enjoy streaming, I mean I really enjoy streaming. But alas, we can only do so much. Let's go take a look at something real quick. Let's go see. Let's see if let's hopefully my PC doesn't die right now. What is Neve up to? Oh, she's still playing Genshin. All right. Okay. Do we have anybody over on the YouTube end that is not in the Twitch end? Hello. Let's do roll call. Hello. I say bye just in case it dies. It should be fine. I think my PC should be okay. Let me just see if we've got anybody over on the YouTube end who isn't in the Twitch end. Let's see, what's Neve up to? Is Neve about to hop off? Because I know it's like practically, it's like morning over there, isn't it? I guess I could ask Bugs. If Bugs is still here, I could ask. You have to hurry with Neve. Is she about to head off? 4 a.m.? Oh god, yeah. Okay.
And put these guys back where they were.
Okay. Let's do same time zone as me. Same country.
My streamer pajamas.
Oh.
And I'm gonna go to sleep.
Oh, okay, yeah, so she's about to sleep. I would go raid, but I don't want to. I feel like if I go raid,
Because you don't like Genshin.
she's gonna stop for a minute and try to chat, but she should sleep. Yes, I'm guilty.
You're a little bit tired. Head to bed as soon as you just. Okay. Good. You get some sleep too. Genshin's not your favorite game. That's cool. I don't want to confuse you.
All right, that's fine. I'm honestly surprised that Neve's even up. I'm surprised you guys are up. What is with you guys? You responsible adult. Yeah, I know.
Engaged and interested and.
What is with you people? How do you guys survive like this?
For me. Like I know what.
You stay up so late. Or early, I guess. You, Bugs, Neve. Every time I see you guys, it's like at 3 in the morning for you guys. Let's see, who else is streaming right now? There's nobody else streaming right now that I'm particularly... that I particularly want to go swing into to raid. I could raid Sad, but I don't know. I feel very like self-conscious when I go to raid. Anyways, okay. Neve's gonna go to sleep. So I'm gonna we'll just go ahead and we'll just call it for now. Because I mean, I'm probably gonna swing by there for a little bit before she passes out, maybe. But I mean, I have stuff I gotta do anyways, so for now, what we will do is, as always, we will say goodbye. Thank you everybody who stopped in. I know it was a short stream and it was kind of a more haphazard stream than I normally run because it was just kind of like me sitting here and fighting people in PvP, which I enjoy doing. I don't know how fun it was for you guys, but I had fun. So, thank you to everybody who stopped in. Thank you, Lucas. I won't tell if you don't. Thank you, Cobra. Thank you, Bugs. Aquads, I don't know if you're still here. Ainer. Thank you guys all for coming by. It's always fun. I always have an amazing time. And yeah, I hope you all had as much fun as I did because I had a blast. So, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day and or night / morning in Lucas's case, and I guess Bugs' case. And I will catch you all next time. Bye bye.